What's up, guys? It's Scion, and I know you see this. I know you see it. It's May time. So you guys seen that I got May today. She's a very interesting character. Opens up a lot of options for me now. Have a little bit more fun. Work out things a little bit more better. So we're gonna go in and actually look at her. I'll alter my team just a little bit. This is nothing too serious that I'm going to do. I'm actually waiting because I want to get him up and see how that's going to work with him. And I want to actually get both of them up. I'm going to use him like at the end of the month. I'm not going to use him now. Now with that 2-star, you can't be a tank and be 2-star. That's ass. That's not going to work out for Choji. And well, here's May. May. I guess we can call this Mayday. Something like Mayday. That's stupid. No, we're not going to call it anything like that. Now I'm not doing May is Bay because there's like 10 YouTube videos for that. I'm like, I looked around. I'm like, dog. Like, how many people said that? So we're not gonna do that. Let's look at the mystery skill. So we have the vapor style, acid explosion, cause water and fire damage, ignition up to 7 enemies, and low float. Pretty nice, pretty nice. She's gonna be in my top team. I'm gonna have to change my entire top team. That's gonna be so scary. I'm gonna see how it's gonna work tonight. I'm gonna change my top team and put Al in, and I'm gonna have to figure out what else to put there because Erica's no longer gonna work there. So maybe I can replace Kurenai with Erica on the bottom, and then Kurenai is gonna be on the top. I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna work. But then Kurenai doesn't work that well with May because she doesn't get one of her passives. Like it's a nightmare. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Kurenai. Kurenai might be benched until she gets the skill books. We're gonna see. All right, so you see that hit 7 people. That's pretty good, especially in ranked battle. If she gets that off, that's going to cause fire damage on some people and screw them pretty harshly. So yeah, and you got to put Al with her because Al is just Al, as you can see right there. You know, he has the this specifically. I want the chakra points because her mystery skill is a 60. And it's a little bit costly in ranked battle, so you want to get some chakra up. So 20 chakra points will be recovered when the clones disappear, and the clones will probably get smushed the first round, most likely. Which I hope if they don't and they survive, it's actually a good thing. But we need to get a little bit of chakra back. So Al's gonna be up there, and then he's gonna shield some people. So we want that to happen. All right. So her actual water style flower whip was the same thing that the water main does. Now she does this a lot. I actually let her just attack by herself on the clone, and 60% of the time while I was just taking down the attacks and everything else with her, she did that. So that it's a high chance. I don't know why it doesn't say high chance, but she has a high chance to actually do this flower whip, which is pretty good. Of course, the higher it gets, a higher chance even more when you have a higher combo, so keep that in mind. Like I was saying, she has a charm passive right there, and the damage to the male characters is 25%, which is pretty good. And you see I've rolled nothing but male characters here. Doesn't put any point to put Sakura there because she's female and she does not get the extra 25% to this damage. Now I put her together with Hashirama, so I could actually see how the damage would go with him and her, and he does buff her overall damage, which is pretty cool, and makes her like her mystery skill hit even harder on people. So there's that. That's why I'm really interested to get both of them out there. Like I want both of them out there. I know you guys are going, but she's gonna mess up his thing. I'm kind of not caring about that because here's the problem. When you look at this, the vapor style barrier solid fog jutsu, it's only a launch in the beginning of the fight. She doesn't relaunch it, so it's kind of like, yeah, she don't relaunch it. I don't know why they don't make her relaunch it, but she doesn't relaunch it. I tried it with the clones, and once it's over with, that fog is over with, she no longer does that, and she no longer does the poison each round. So it kind of sucks. Like that sucks a little bit that it's like that. I don't like that, to be honest with you guys. I want her to bring the fog back somehow, but she doesn't bring the fog back. So yeah, I'm not too enamored with this vapor style barrier. In fact, with me using her with Hashirama in an actual group, I want him to make her cancel it because it just doesn't. It's whatever. I don't like that in her. They should have did something else. She should bring the fog back because the person on the opposite team could nail that, and bring up their own barrier, and then it's still going. So I might as well put up my own damn barrier if it's gonna be a barrier like that. Her barrier is kind of lame. Her lava style dissolving jutsu was pretty like I was going to say pretty awesome. Like I guess they had to give her something to negate how awesome she is, because her mystery skill, her attack, her passive is good, even though it's only for males, but it's still good. And her like overall, if you put that together with her barrier, that's 65% damage on males. Males are fire and water, so that's pretty good. 65% extra damage. And then if you put Hashirama's out there, then let's see, Hashirama's is what? Let me see, it's 40%, so it's 105% extra damage overall if you put both of them together. When it's water, let's keep that in check. It has to be water or fire. Lightning is not going to matter. And I'm still not changing out the lightning main because I'm just going to go with balance. But yeah, this causes a mobile, which is pretty good. So, you know, Hashirama, he pretty much does the immobile on his barrier with 2 people, and then she's going to do it so you can immobile a whole team. I've seen the computer in China do that to me a whole hell of a lot and piss me the F off. So, yeah. So the next thing that you also want to pay attention to is the life growth. Is pretty good. Attack growth is whatever. The defense growth is eh. The ninjutsu is above average, a little bit above average, and the resistance is bad. So she can't be a front line. Like, you could do that with maybe Nine Tails or some shit like that, but don't do that fighting somebody, because they're gonna look at Mei and be like, it's dinner time, and not the good type that Mei ain't gonna get no husband from that. Mei's gonna be dead. So you just don't do that. Let's see. Even with Owl, don't do that, because Owl's shield is not good enough for all that. So we're gonna go with this. And because I just want to show you guys her skills, and let's have a little bit of fun with it. Now, you can barrier stance dance a little bit with this. You see she's actually going to do the barrier first before Hashirama. So there's the attack, and see the way of the warrior, that stone warrior thing is a little bit wasted like that. So you have to think a little bit that if you're going to be lightning main. This way is to work this. There's better way. So now she's going to do that. Now, I'm going to actually show you. Now, see, I'm actually gonna let Harashima. Well, I'm just screwing his name up, but I'm actually gonna let him cancel it, and you're gonna see she's never going to bring hers back, which is annoying. All right, so now she's done that. All right, so he's gonna come out and he's gonna bring his out. So now, not only that, everybody has 65% extra damage overall. And apparently Kakashi wants her panties, but he never actually did in the anime, so he needs to stop doing that bull right now. I forgot that he's gonna do that. That made no sense too, because he was a Kage when she was a Kage. Kakashi, you could have got that. You could look at that right there. How could you not? Like, what was you blind? What you lost Toby's eyes? I'm just what's going on, man? Alright, so you see, basically she did her skill, and she kind of like screwed several people with that. So how many people burned with that? Now you see, like I said, she just never brings that back. So once that gets countered, that's just a dead passive at that point. And I'm not even sure that you even still get the percentage anymore after that. So you probably don't get the percentage anymore. I wish they had the buffs on the toolbar, because I'm pretty sure that once the barrier is gone, her barrier, she's not bringing that back. See, she's not doing the poison anymore, and she's not bringing the barrier back. So like I'm kind of like, to that barrier. Like, it's okay and all, but like, dog, like Mei, why you not bringing it back? What happened? You got a headache? I'm just, like, why you not bringing your barrier back? I'm just playing with all that, because it says that, you know, it's a launch at the beginning of combat. It's not going to come back at that point. So you're basically using her for her other skills, which are awesome to begin with. So it's fine. She can be pretty much a nuke supporter, which is definitely strong. If you're fast with a team like this, you're gonna whoop on somebody. Like, look at the chunks that's coming out of everybody. That's some whoop right there. So that like this works a little bit, but if you want a more optimum team, you probably want to go with water and go with like Mabui, Mei, Tintin, and Sailor Sakura. That's pretty solid right there. You probably will find it very hard to die. Put Sailor Sakura out there by herself in the lane, and then let Mabui be in the front. Let I would put Waterbane in the back, and then let Mei be the second. The second, if you want to put her at that point, because like even you may even want to put her in the back, to be honest with you, because she just really cannot take a hit. She's not designed to take a hit at all, and it's just that. But if you have all that healing, like with Sakura and the water main like that, and then you can put out the water main with like you let the water main run out there and have like the poison, let Sakura throw down that slug on top of people, start throwing that poison out, and have her burning every damn body. That's some GG right there. Fire main, the same thing. Fire main work pretty well with her too. You can get a nice combo with her because Fire main works pretty well with his chases with her. So you can have a lot of fun with Mei. Mei's Bay, it's Mayday, everything else, and I'm appreciating her. I'm gonna put her on the top. I'm gonna have 2 Kages out there, and like I said, her barrier is just like what this is probably the longest I've talked because I kind of have to when it comes to her, but her barrier is like disappointing. I didn't know that she didn't bring it back. I thought that maybe she would bring it back, but that's easily stopped. So I'm totally not on her barrier, but her other 4 skills is just awesome. So like I said, they had to do something. Bottom left, Naruto Online videos. Bottom right, MMO Show top right, Lady Legacy top left random video. And of course, hit that subscriber bell so you guys could be the first in notification squad. I will catch you guys next time and get you a Mei. Peace.